so that people can see you. There's no need to be afraid to have those tomatoes.
May your life in front of you be better than it's been. You were distinguished. You don't have to live up to that anymore. Victoria has her job now. You can relax and pizza life. L'chaim.
H, you dress like a haberdasher, set you forth. You're always like gentlemen's quarterly, and H meaning hair that other people would dye.
Second year in a row, and now you paved the way for a third year this year to have the Excellence in Leadership Award. So we thank you for what you've done. Congratulations. You've always lifted our spirits in our club, and I know you did the same thing in the district. We thank you.
But the thing that stood out about Wes was he was very inspirational. And he provided the information for us. He gave us the inspiration to go on. Even back then, he wanted us to be the best and nothing less. So
one of the first things that happened, Wes and I kind of met head to head during election time.
Oh yes.
I forgot about that. And he just wiped the floor with the other. But afterwards, he was very gracious. He came up to me and he thanked me for being a wonderful adversary and pushing him to the limits. And I think that really helped. Not just him, but me as well. And I said at that time, whatever you need me to do, I will. And so we walked on from there. We were at the first lace, and he goes, who were you going to have for your treasurer? I need a treasurer. And I said, well, I don't know. Let me go see if I can find one. And about that time, Doug came up and he goes, what are you doing this year? I said, well, I'm going to be area governor. I said, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know. I've got an accounting background. I said, come with me. That's someone I want to introduce you to.
He went to the International Convention at Lion Country Safari in San Diego. Against his better judgment, Wes was talked into taking along both Victoria Dotson and Mary Berg. Oh. It did not go well. Mary is even more joyful at a hotel than she is at a humorous contest. And to make matters worse, she wouldn't even abide by the simple rules to keep everyone safe. One night after dinner, Victoria realized Mary was missing. Panicked, she rushed over to Wes, and she begged him institute a search. He sighed, and together they set out. But before they'd gone far, they heard a throaty growl. Soon they came upon a clearing. There was Mary with her back to a bush, facing a huge male lion. Victoria whispered to quiet Wes, what are we gonna do? Nothing whatsoever, responded Wes. The lion got himself into this heap.
I hear you have a program for high school students. Can you tell me about it? So I would tell them about it. Well, who can I talk to? You know, each time, the only person I could think of was Wes Hoover.
But for most of the year, at our club, it seemed as if he was either AWOL, or maybe incommunicado, or perhaps kidnapped by galactic aliens. We didn't know. For a while, there was a rumor that he was missing meetings due to a conflict with his regular appointments with his hairdresser. Or his mustache hairdresser. But Francois and Alfonso both said they hadn't seen him for months. So it wasn't until the year ended that we finally found out where he had been. Wes confided that he had been on a secret mission with Dan Rex in the little country of Trashcanistan.
But I was walking through the dining room, kind of looking forward to what I might choose for the evening meal, and there was Wes with Edie. And they had just come from one of those long training sessions. And they looked like they had been to a long training session. Yes, all that, it kind of messes up the famous hair, you know, a little bit. But Wes had a very serious look about him. And I realized that he was taking this opportunity, this was the year before he was district governor, to really be the very best he could. And he carried that idea forward to us the following year. And it was a magnificent opportunity to see this quiet man in action, but a very, very strong action.
Wes is the kind of leader that I would not mind following again. He has some big shoes that I've had to step into. It's been an interesting leadership experience so far. By the way, you're not done. I'm chaining you down to that desk because there's no way I'm going to finish this year without your guidance. But I wouldn't mind following again if you happen to decide to run for a leadership position again, because it has been a pleasure and it has been an honor. I have learned an immense amount of leadership skills from you, but I've also observed how you are with other people, and I appreciate that. So thank you very much for everything you've taught us, for being the leader you've done, for not just bringing us to being distinguished, but also showing us that we, ourselves, as individuals, can also be the best we can be, and nothing less. So thank you.
I had a great time. Most of all, I had a great team, and I had a lot of people that believed that they could do it. It wasn't me, it wasn't about me, it was about the members and Founders District in a whole. I just wanted to inspire them, get them to know that anything we put our minds to, we can do it. And I heard that quote, that was a great quote, the passion. You can achieve anything if you have enough passion. And I think that our members prove that by what they did, by going above and beyond. And of course, you know, it didn't hurt to get a banner here or there, but we were able to make sure that their needs were being met. And that's what Toastmasters is all about. Leadership is about delegating, it's not about standing up front. And I've met some fantastic people, I had a great team. I even got an email from Neil Schroesch from Germany. Wow. He was our public relations officer, and he said that he was so sorry he couldn't be here, but that it was an honor to be part of the team. And that's what it was a team. It wasn't just me. So thank you all for a wonderful night. I appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you all in the future.
District Governor Award presented to Wes Hoover, Distinguished Toastmaster, Founders District 2011-2012 District Governor, in recognition of exceptional leadership and devoted service. So Wes, if you can join me.